I plan on making a series that's sort of like Your Lovely World, but mixed with my style. Hey everyone, my name is Marcus MC, and this is the first episode of Marmar. This series is inspired by Stampy, and I hope that you will enjoy it. I started out by getting some logs, got some wooden tools, then I went exploring for a bit. I got some sugarcane and went mining for the rest of the day. I found quite a bit of iron in this ravine and could already make iron tools and iron armor. This was amazing for the first day. I smelted the iron, and made it back up to the surface. I went looking for a place to make my first house on the second day. I jumped through trees and went through forests. I made a bed and went to sleep. After a day of exploring, I finally found a place to build my house. I started placing some oak log pillars for my base. My brother made a small farm, which was great. I put water in it to help the crops grow, but that was a mistake. Then this happened. Yup, I died on the third day. I collected my stuff back and went mining for the iron in that ravine. I then worked on the house again. I added the frames for the door and removed the dirt floor. Then I tried out some floor designs. I didn't really like the first design, so I tried another one. I went with a checkerboard design, and I really liked it. It reminded me of Stampy's world with all the sandstone and oak planks. I added a door and started making the walls. I went with a cobblestone and oak plank pattern. It didn't look the best, but I liked it. My brother added some leaves around the house, which made it look great. I then went mining for some stone for the walls of the house. After that, I slept in my house for the first time. I went working on the walls again right away when the day started. I finished up the walls and I thought that it looked pretty good. I added some stairs and lighted some torches around my house. Won't want any googlies around it. My brother wrote some signs for the house too. Welcome to the first base. From It's Kingsley 7123 and It's Marcus 7321. Feel free to make yourself a home. Me and my brother then took an epic screenshot in the base together. The one thing that my house was missing was a roof. I made myself a sugarcane farm then. I also made some iron armor and helped bring my sister back to the base. When we got back, I put some cobble slabs on my house, and I also got some sand. You probably knew what I wanted to do. I then headed back home, and my brother had started mining. I mined with him for a bit, and smelted the sand. We got some coal together since we needed it. I began placing down the glass for my roof and it looked amazing. I could now see the sun move from one point to another, and I could even see what time it is. Even though I could just go outside, but this is cooler. I went mining again and found a lot of iron. I placed torches for the mine so mobs won't be spawning in there. And I also continued making my awesome glass roof. I wanted some expansion for my base, so I broke some leaves and destroyed a wall in my house. I added some log pillars and got some extra wood. I started with some cobblestone and planned to build a circle. I always loved building circles, so this was definitely my style, while the other half of the house was Stampy's style. I filled in some land with dirt, then went ahead to make an outline of the circle.
5 minutes later.
I finished the circle and dug out the remaining pieces of dirt. and started adding spruce planks to the flooring. This was my favorite type of wood, so I decided to use it. I had to go gather some more wood for the base.
5 minutes later.
I gathered a stack of log and was ready to build. I was finishing the floor and added a giant round window all around the room. I love glass, as you can see. I added a cobble top and gathered some more sand for the glass. When I got back, I had 5 stacks of glass and smelted it. I placed down more glass blocks as well.
5 minutes later.
And we were done. It looked so good. I could see my surroundings. We added a spruce slab roof and was done in no time. I lighted up my roof as well so I won't get surprise attacked by a creeper. Then I went to sleep. I added a trapdoor above the mines to make it look nicer and started crafting the chests for the new room. I put them down and chopped some more logs. I then started sorting my items, which took a really long time, so I decided to cut it out to not bore you guys. I took the final blocks and moved it to the new part of the house. I added furnaces and crafting tables. I wanted to change the look of the bed, and here's how it looks now. Let me know if you like it or not. I personally like this more than the old one. Later, my brother made an animal farm full of cows and sheep. I harvested the crops, got some dirt, and terraformed the land a bit to make it fit in more. I then found a dog wanting to kill my sheep, then gave me the cute stare as if nothing happened. I lighted up the house even more and got some sweet berries. We took another epic screenshot and made a bridge above the ravine that I fell in before. We decided to go exploring later. I found a shipwreck. This was the loot. Then we found another one. Here's the loot again. We also found a rune portal and ocean runes. Afterwards, we went exploring underground, got some snow blocks, and took a screenshot to represent this amazing adventure. We played a bit of hide and seek, and I was acting like a llama. He found me. We went looking for our first treasure, and soon enough, we found it. The loot was incredible. We of course took another epic screenshot of this amazing find. We ventured into the seas and found another shipwreck. We found iron and more. Then we finally found the second treasure, and the loot was better than the first one. Pause. Besides finding great treasure loot, we also found something else. Yup, an ocean monument. I couldn't believe it myself. On day 13 too. Crazy. I saw people do stunning things with these. For example, clearing out all the water. Can't wait to try it myself later in the series. After looting the treasure, we headed back home. When we got back home, we had an unpleasant surprise with a special someone killing our sheep. We sorted our items in the new treasure room and went down getting obsidian since we had a diamond pick now. When we went back up the mines, we went to sleep and started planning where to put the nether portal. I had the idea of digging another circle under and making another room for it, and other uses, but that's gonna be for next episode. Well, that's the end of the video. It took me a long time to make, and I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know how I can improve. Stay safe, everyone. Have a nice day.